up, everybody? It's your boy Flash from ALWT Gaming, aka Malachi36. I'm here with It's the Nine Ball. How are you doing today, good sir?
Doing good. Just had to reconfigure my mouse real quick. It was acting wonky.
Heard that. And we also have a little special guest, which is the real Malachi. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, Ella.
Say, how are you?
How are you?
All right, there you go.
Hi.
Again, this is May 24th, 2022. Last week we did not have a stream due to, unfortunately, I ended up getting pretty sick, so I couldn't even host it or produce it or anything like that. That was what had happened last week. We're picking it right back up here for episode 20, season 2, episode 2, season 20. No, episode 20, season 2. I said it right the first time.
Yeah, episode 20, that's right. Give me a second real quick.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I did a bridge stream on mine, so
Yep.
of some topics, but
If you guys want to check that out, make sure you guys go into www.twitch.tv/It's the Nine Ball. If you guys want to check that out, it's only up for I think it's 14 days typically. So is this
I
something that you guys
put
want
my YouTube page. So if you want to,
there you go. What have you been playing, man? What's been new with you?
God, I've been working so much. I've been haven't really got a chance to play much. We've been playing Bloodborne, of course.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I picked up Tales of Arise. So
Same. I picked up when it was on sale.
yeah, I did too. So I'm about to go through that. And just today, I picked up some. What was that? V Rising. So I wanted to see what that is. And of course, I'm gonna try to get the old gang back together. Me and Mewtwo's been trying to do that to play some more Phasmophobia, seeing as which they've redid most of it and introducing 2 new ghosts.
Sounds fun.
Ghost Exile SPD. What are they introducing? Cursed objects to where, not cursed objects, but sacred objects to the ghost. That if you break them, it pisses the ghost off and they'll start attacking you more.
Heard that.
So we might be getting back on that.
All right. Well, there you have it. I mean, good luck to you guys. I will not be on that myself, but it's all good. It's all good. So I have been not really been playing much of anything actually lately. I mean, I've been just trying to make sure that I'm getting healthy, of course. I just want to make sure I'm trying to get healthy, of course, which I'm 100% now. And kind of working on something right now on the side outside of ALWT Gaming. I think the last thing I officially played was Bloodborne, which we just have the 2 bosses left to go, and then we're done with that. So we're going to try to stream the rest of that hopefully tonight, but if not tonight, then definitely tomorrow at the latest for sure. So be on the lookout for that on our ALWT Gaming page. Make sure you guys are checking out ALWT Gaming at least we tried gaming on YouTube, or you can just type in ALWT Gaming pretty much in any social media platforms, and we're pretty much there. Yeah. But without further ado, because as you guys can see, Malachi's getting a little antsy here. We're going to go to
news.
We have a lot of news to kind of cover. Not even a lot of news, honestly, but we have some important news to kind of cover. And we're going to go for story number 1. Guys, say story number 1.
Story number 1.
There you go.
Yeah.
So this is a new plus lineup. And then after we do go ahead and go through this story and everything, I do want to go over the Fantasy Gaming League as well. Just kind of give you guys a little update of where we're at with that. But Haley Williams from GameSpot says this in the article: the new tiered network rework of Sony's PlayStation Plus subscription service is rolling out now in Asia regions, with a game list now available for that region. The list so far, the lists are far more extensive than the partial game list that Sony has already released, or included mix of PS4 and PS5 games, as well as quote-unquote classic catalog from the past PlayStation generations. The PlayStation website, when set to the regions in Asia, is now showing a list of PlayStation Plus games available at launch, with the caveat that availability of games may vary by country region. Sony also promises that more titles will be added soon, especially within the classic category. The new PlayStation Plus is expected to roll out in Japan next, followed by the USA and Europe through June. So we can expect an update catalog to be added for those regions soon. According to the game's stores page, as picked up by Reset Era thread, the games will be released with more enhancements including up rendering, rewind, and quick saves. Players will also be able to choose from the variety of scaling methods and aspect ratios. And the games will come packaged with the video filters, including the CRT-like filter. So, here's what the games are at. All right, because there's a lot of them. I'm going to just kind of fly through them. It's through A through Z. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So, yeah, so here we go. We have Abzu, Adrift, Age of Wonders Planetfall, Alienation, AO Tennis 2, Ashen, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that's a big one, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Avic 2 Invector, Balan Wonderworld, Batman Arkham Knight, that's a big one, Battle Chasers Night War, Bee Simulator, Blasphemous, Bloodborne, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Bomber Crew, Bound by Flame.
Ooh, I like that.
Bound by Flame, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, Calidris Blaze, Call of Cthulhu, Child of Light, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody, Chronos Before the Ashes, City Skylands, Concrete Genie Digital Deluxe Edition, Control Ultimate Edition, Damascus Gear, Operation Tokyo HD, Darksiders Genesis, Darksiders 3, Days Gone, Death End Request 2, Death Strandings and Director's Cut, Deliver Us to the Moon, Demon Souls, Desperados 3, Destruction All-Stars, Detroit Become Human, Dreamfall Chapters, Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, Eagle Flight, Elix, Ember on PS4, Entwined, Everybody's Golf, Fade to the Silence, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon Classic Edition, Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, Far Cry 4, Fighting X Layer Standard Version, Final Fantasy 9, 7, 8 Remastered, 10, 10-2 HD Remastered, 12 The Zodiac Age, and 15 Royal Edition, Flat Out 4, the Total Insanity, For Honor, For the King, Foreclosed, Friday the 13th, the game, Gabuchi, Get Even, Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut, Ghost Runner PS4 and PS5 version, God of War, Golf with Your Friends, Graveyard Keeper, Gravity Rush 2, Greedfall, Grip Combat Racing, Gunvolt Chronicles, Luminous Avengers 9, Harvest Moon Light of the Hope Special Edition, Hello Neighbor, Hollow Knight, Void Heart Edition, Homefront, the Revolution, Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, Hotline Miami 2 Wrong Number, Hot Shot Racing, How to Survive Store Warming Edition. Stop it, KK. Let's see. Hue, Human Fall Flat, I Am Dead, Infamous First Light, Infamous Second Son, Injustice 2, Journey to the Savage Planet, Killzone Shadowfall, Intercept, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Kingdom 2 Crowns, Knack, Kona, Last Day of June, Last Stop, Lawn Mowing Simulator, Left Alive, Legendary Fishing, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, Little Big Planet 3, Pathfinder, Kingmaker Definitive Edition, Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition, PGA Tour 2K21, Pillars of Eternity Complete Edition, Pixel Piracy, Portal Knights, Prison Architect, Project Cars 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Relicta, Resogun, Returnal, Ride 4, Risk Urban Assault, A Saints Row the Third Remastered, Saints Secret Neighbor, Shadow of the Beast, Shadow of the Colossus, Shadow Warrior 3, Shyness, the Lighting Kingdom, Sniper Elite 4, Soma, South Park, The Fractured Butthole, South Park, The Stick of the Truth, Space Crew Legendary Edition, Space Hulk, Deathwing Enhanced Edition, Space Hulk Tactics, Space Junkie, Star Ocean First Departure R, Star Trek Bridge Crew, Starlink, Battle for Atlas, Steep, Steins Gate Elite, Stellaris Console Edition, Surviving Mars, Tearaway Unfolded, Tennis World Tour 2, Terraria,
Blue.
The Artful Escape,
Yellow.
The Book of the Unwritten Tales 2, the Console, the Complete Edition, The Crew 2, The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited, The Fisherman Fishing Planet, The Last Guardian, Lego Movie, the game, The Messenger, The Missing JJ, Macfield and the Island Memories, The Surge 2, The Tech Romancer, The Police, This is the Police 2, This War of Mine, The Little Ones, Tom Clancy's The Division, Total Reliable Delivery Service, Tour de France 2021, Towerfall Ascension, Trackmania Turbo, Transference, Trials Fusion, Trials of the Blood Dragon, Trials Rising, TTL Man Ride on the Edge, Uncharted 4 A Thief's End, Uncharted The Lost Legacy, Until Dawn, Valiant Hearts The Great War, Vampire, Virginia, Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, Warhammer Chaos Bane, Slayer Edition PS5, Chaos Bane for PS4, Watch Dogs, Werewolf Apocalypse Earthblood, Werewolves Within, Windbound, World of Final Fantasy, WRC 10 FIA World Rally Championship, Wreckfest, XCOM 2, Y School Heroes, Bustling School Life, Yokai Watch 4++, Yeez 8, Lacrimosa of Donna, Zombie Army 4 Dead War, 11 Memories, 2 Dark Tide. So those are all the games that's on the list right now for PS4, PS5. Game Trials. I'm almost done, sort of. Game Trials. We have Horizon Forbidden West, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Cyberpunk 2077, WWE 2K22, Uncharted Legacies of Thieves Edition, Hot Wheels Unleashed, Legos City Undercover, Biomutant Farming Simulator 22, MotoGP 22, The Cruel King and the Great Hero, LX2. Those are the time limited trials for deluxe subscribers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this too in the chat. So in case you want to go to this site,
And then the classic catalog, we have Ape Escape, Batman Return to Arkham Asylum, Batman Return to Arkham City, Beyond Two Souls, Bioshock 2 Remastered, Bioshock Infinite, the Complete Edition, Bioshock Remastered, Borderlands, the Handsome Jack Collection, Crisis Remastered, Darksiders Warm Mastered Edition, Darksiders Death Infinitive Edition, Dead Nation Apocalypse Edition, Dead Light Director's Cut, what's this? Disney Pixar Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear 2 Rescue, Echo Chrome, God of War 3 Remastered, Gravity Rush Remastered, Heavy Rain, Hot Shots Golf, Hotline Miami, IQ Intelligent Cube, Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, Jak 2, Jak 3, Jak 10, Combat Racing, Jumping Flash, Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, Lego Harry Potter Collection, Loco Roco Remaster, Loco Roco 2 Remaster, Mafia Definitive Edition, Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, Metro Last Light Redux, Metro 2033 Redux, Mr. Driller, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Outcast Second Contact, Patapon Remastered, Patapon 2 Remastered, Rainbow Moon, Resident Evil, Siphon Filter, Tekken 2, The Last of Us Remastered, The Last of Us Left Behind, Uncharted the Nathan Drake Collection, Wild Arms, Wipeout, Omega Collection, Worms Armageddon, and Worms World Party. And then lastly, on the PlayStation Plus collection, which is Deluxe, Extra, and Essential. These are the PS4 games that's on there. Bloodborne, Days Gone, God of War, Detroit Become Human, Monster Hunter World, Infamous Second Son, Ratchet and Clank, The Last Guardian, The Last of Us Remastered, Until Dawn, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Batman Arkham Knight, Battlefield 1, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles Edition, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and Final Fantasy 15 World Edition. Oh, that's just, they just restated the PlayStation Plus collection that's on there right now. So that's what that is. I was about to say because they're all on the PlayStation Plus collection. That's what I just read. So I know that was a lot. That I just read off.
And like I said, I put it in the chat. So if y'all want to follow through and you want to read it for yourself, just click on that link.
All right, there you go. There you go. Yep, the games. Yep, right there. Yep, appreciate you, man. But is there any games that jumped out on the page for you? Let's just say maybe about two, 3 game max that jumped out on the page for you that you were like, this is making me want to go ahead and check it out.
One game off the top of my head is Intelligence Cube.
Okay.
It's an old game, but it was a very like puzzle based game for the original PlayStation 1, if I'm not mistaken. I bought a PlayStation Mini just for that game.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one that could have the little TV attached to it directly.
Yeah, the Intelligence Cube is it's a great game. Siphon Filter.
Yep, that was on my list too.
So many good memories with that one.
All right.
Yeah, that's just on the main piece right now.
Yeah, especially that's pretty much like this is good news. And as far as like my caveat with this entire thing, so I do like the game selection that's on there. I do like that I'm able to jump onto Returnal and not have to actually spend money on it. And to be honest with you, with this being a PlayStation exclusive game, Returnal, I wouldn't be surprised if it's forever on the service, like moving forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of curious to see how they're gonna go ahead and handle all of that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they end up having like something like that towards like forever on the service. With that being said, I mean, there's just more classics that could come to here. They still can possibly bring Bloody Roar if they decided to go ahead and bring that to the service. They can go ahead and bring freaking what's it called? Def Jam Fight for New York. They can go ahead and bring
That's a good question. Who owns Bloody Roar?
I think it is Konami. I think they're the ones that own Bloody Roar now. Yes, if it's not them, then it's THQ, which is going to be underneath Embracer Group now. But I think I'm pretty sure it's Konami though.
I'm sure Activision hunts itself Konami, but oh my god, how many publishers did it go through?
I don't know, man. I think right now it's currently like at Konami though. So, but yeah, no, I mean like my biggest caveat though, like which I'm getting to now about this is the fact that some of these games that they had listed had already been on PlayStation Plus in general. So, granted, yeah, like I'm now like that's just me being a little selfish because it's just like I've always had a PlayStation, so it's just like if you missed out because you weren't part of it at that time, then you missed out. You just have to buy it. It's probably discounted now, whatever the case is. So for them to kind of re-bring it back to this, be like, hey, if you have the PlayStation Plus new tiers, then now you can go ahead and re-download these games that we had a couple years ago, or even in the sense that you can download this game that is already on PlayStation Plus collection right now. Like Bloodborne, that's already on PlayStation Plus collection. So to bring it here again doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I mean, if it probably does something for someone that has PS4 because they don't have access to the PlayStation Plus collection. So, again, I'm thinking of more of like a self-centered scenario. But, I don't know. Those are the parts that kind of like turn me off a little bit to it. But, I mean, ultimately, though, I think that there's a lot of games there that I probably wouldn't have ever paid for. And so this just gives me the opportunity to try them out.
I was trying to see, did they put any, because I know they were talking about putting like PSP and PS Vita games on here.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be part of the classics. That's all going to be combined together, but I don't know what those titles were if they were in that list. So I think Patapon was one of them, but that's the only game that might be a PSP Vita game. But yeah, but again, like they're not done. They're going to keep bringing stuff to the service, and as long as they actually show some TLC to it, then we're going to have something good and magical here. But if they're just like, yeah, well, we have this and we're going to throw crap games onto the service or whatever, then that's the part that'll be a little disappointing. Even though, again, I will still stand by it that you don't like it's a nice perk to have, but you don't buy a brand new 2001, 2020, or 2020, 2021 console to play a 1997 game. Like that's not what the purpose of the consoles are. It's very convenient. It's nice to have. Yes, nostalgia feeding off of that all day. So I can't harp on it too much because they do have a good catalog of what they have currently right now and what's coming in the future. But that will be something that's a little disappointing because it's just like you're offering it now, so let's go ahead and deliver.
Little stronger.
So, but yeah, do you have any? I was about to say, do you have any additional commentary before we get on over to the next part?
No, I was just looking at the more of the games. I'm surprised they got 40,000. I need to play that 40,000 Inquisitor.
Do you mind reading story number 1 while I take away his book because he's tearing it up?
Yeah. All right. EA is ... going away.
Mommy's not gonna be happy.
Darren Bonthus from GameSpot. EA is reportedly pursuing a seller merger and it's claimed that the video game publisher and developer held talks with Disney, Apple, Amazon, and Comcast, NBC, Universal over a possible deal, according to news site Puck via VGC. EA has been persistent in pursuing a sale, and at one point it looked like Comcast subsidiary NBC Universal would have merged with the gaming company, with Comcast CEO Brian Roberts running the combined entity. The general terms of the proposal, which lawyers and bankers for both sides negotiated for 7 weeks, would have seen Roberts' family take majority control of the combined entity. The report claims, in the configuration most seriously discussed, the company would have been run by Wilson. That deal eventually fell apart due to disagreements over price and structure. Neither Comcast nor EA have commented on the report. The report also claims that Microsoft's purchase of Activision Blizzard for a staggering sum has been the main driver of EA's desire to sell itself. Others said that EA is primarily interested in a merger arrangement that would allow EA CEO Andrew Wilson to remain as chief executive of the combined company. The report added, when reached for a comment, an EA spokesman told GameSpot, "We don't comment on rumors and speculation. According to M&A, we are proud to be operating from a position of strength and growth with a portfolio of amazing games built around powerful IPs made by incredible talented teams and a network of more than 500 million players. We will see a very bright future ahead." All right, so this is interesting. I kind of seen this coming, but didn't at the same time. I have been hearing rumors about that, and I think it's because, like they said, the big sale. And the thing about being a third-party developer, like most people talk about the difference between a third and a major, like first-party developer, it's basically having a cover over you. So the primary profit of like a third-party developer, like Activision Blizzard when it was on its own, or EA right now, is its games. So if its game doesn't sell, they don't really make money. This is why some games, even though they were good, they let them go because they didn't meet the profit or the sales expectation.
Right.
But the thing about it is, too, this is also a problem. I understand where they're coming from, the way, yeah, you want to merge because in case you may want to experiment with this or that cover, I mean, this or that game, you have a cover over you to where if it fails, it's not as bad as a hit. Like, even if they had NBC still holds a bunch of TV channels and stuff. And they hold a big company over them. So they would have plenty of money and stuff to where they would be okay. The problem is this is still the same thing. With this giant thing of like people eating these smaller companies, it makes it harder for people to be introduced into the market because now you're just getting like everybody's pretty much picking a side.
Yeah.
It's not so much, you know, you have a bunch of indie developers, you have EA, which is looking to merge with somebody. I figured it wasn't going to yeah, I seen that. I figured it wasn't going to be Microsoft because when I heard about the merge, I was kind of scared of Microsoft. I was like, but right now with Microsoft in court over Activision Blizzard, if if they touch EA right now with them in court over Activision Blizzard, it would be a definite no. I thought Sony might go after them. I don't know. They still can, but the way it's sounding is basically, I don't know. He wants to merge but still be in charge.
Yeah, well, that's his primary option. That's his primary option. They
Yeah.
are open to the idea of just being bought out in general, but their first option is try to take it on to where he's still the CEO of the merger, or whatever they decide to do. With that being said, like I think that statement right there is the reason why Microsoft and Sony and even Nintendo is not even going into it right now, because if they're involved, it's not going to be a merger. Like, they're buying EA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I think that they're probably going to try to look into other companies that might be third party or considered third party or something like that. That's smaller, and they're going to go and try to merge together and have this stuff be together. Like,
NBC would be an interesting one for me. I mean, okay, I'm being biased, but think about it. You get a Dead Space game and you get a Dead Space movie. If it's good. I mean, you could make an entire Dead Space, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of geeking out, but you know, I'm a Dead Space fan. And you can have an entire Dead Space series go on. While they're making a Dead Space game. This would be awesome, dude. I would love it. I would love to see that. If they do it right, Dead Space already has like, what, 2 movies out, but it was like animated movies. What was it? Aftermath, and I can't remember the other Dead Space movie. It was 2 of them.
Stop it. Pull up your pants.
The only bad thing is they would be space horror, and they would be pretty gory.
Yeah.
Let me see. But the comics and stuff, yeah. Oh, okay. Downfall, and yeah, Aftermath. But the comics and stuff are already like that. I mean, I'm hoping that they will expand on this universe, but I don't know about them being bought out though. I mean, like I said, I still got my problems and concerns with that because, like I said, it eats up the little companies and it makes it harder for them because. It's just more problems and more things with it, and I'm kind of scared with that.
Yeah, I honestly, I think, I just don't, I think the best case scenario is just EA getting bought out. I don't think, because reason why I say that is because a lot of the choices that a lot of people have been, EA's been making just hasn't been in the best favor. Like I mean, you said it yourself when it came to BioWare. Look what happened with that. Like, they had great potential in Anthem, completely fell through. There's a lot of people for Andromeda that fell through, for which is still related to the whole Anthem situation. People were afraid of Dragon Age 4, if you will. So it's just. I mean, it's Star Wars Battlefront, that both of them. Like, I know the second one was a little better, but then they just got destroyed.
Microtransaction was a nightmare in that one.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's just in general, they just did not do it justice. It was just a really bad overall experience for consumers on EA products. And then on top of that, it's not even like that they're doing anything special with the sports games. Like, they were on a good roll for a good long time period, and then probably for like the past 6 years, it's been almost the same game. Like, they've been kind of touching up a little bit here and there graphically and stuff like that. Like, the next gen games that's out right now, I would say will be worth it depending on what sport you're into, just because at least the only thing that makes it worth it, at least in my opinion, literally is the PS5 DualSense capabilities. That is pretty much it. Outside of that, if you're just getting for the, like, if PS5 didn't even have that option, it was just like a normal controller, I wouldn't even like be pressed on trying to get the next Madden or anything like that. I'd still get next FIFA just because I mean, so in that sense I'm kind of part of the problem, but yeah, no, it's just like I do like FIFA and everything like that. But even with that, sometimes it gets hard to play FIFA just because they do the cheap stuff. You just make a short guy and you're fast and you just do it over the top and you're outrunning everybody and score. That's not how it's like FIFA and Madden and all that stuff, like NBA, like 2K and NBA Live. That should honestly be replicating more realistic of what would actually happen on the pitch or on the court or on the field. That's what it should be. That's not the case. That's not the case here though for that's not the case here for for a lot of these games. It's just like if you're on basketball, you make a tall guy and he's able to shoot a 3-pointer and dunk and stuff. On FIFA, you make a short guy and he's able to run, and it's just kind of ridiculous. Mildew Inside the Catch says, "Ew, sports games." Laughing at us.
Well, we're not done yet with EA because we got to talk about that one in the room, the other elephant, which was another failed game, Battlefield 2042.
Yeah, Frostbite.
Oh my God, I heard that was a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, again, I only played the trial, the 10-hour trial on Game Pass, just because you have the EA Play and all that good stuff. So I got to play the trial. My time playing it was just like a good hour and a half. I didn't have any issues with it. I think the one issue I had is that I definitely had a headshot, and it just unfortunately just did not count. But yeah, and I had witnesses. I had witnesses at my house. They both were looking at it. They're like, "That was a headshot. He should have died." I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you." So, but yeah, just EA possibly going away might be a good thing. We'll have to see.
Oh no, though. I mean, you still need competent. Malachi, quit attacking your dad.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, well, here's the thing: is that I am more in the camp that I would rather have Game Day come back instead of Madden. Because Game Day back in the day was fun to me. Like, Madden was cool, but Game Day was much more fun to me, in my opinion. So,
Sure.
I'm going to kind of go through this last one a little bit. We might end it slightly early because he is getting restless, and I do not know where his mother is at. So let's go ahead and go through the last main story that we have here. We'll go over the Fantasy Gaming League, and then we'll just dish out the fun ones real quick. Final Fantasy IX animated series. So Ryan Dinsdale from IGN says this in the article. Say story number 3, Kai.
Number 3.
You say story number 3.
Sure. Number 3.
There you go. Say Ryan Dinsdale
Additional.
from IGN.
Idea.
There you go. So, the Final Fantasy IX animated series will be revealed at Las Vegas Licensing Expo this week. Bruno Delmont, the vice president of the international licensing and marketing of Cybergroup Studios, the animation studio that develops developing series with Square Enix, revealed to Animation Magazine that the Final Fantasy series will be one of 4 new shows revealed at the event. The licensing expo takes place on May 24th through the 26th, so we probably got some news about that today, honestly. At which point, the Final Fantasy series will be seemingly have been in production for a few months, as work was expected to begin in late 2021, early 2022. The Final Fantasy IX series was revealed in June last year with an episode count and length still unconfirmed by either Cybergroup Studios or Square Enix. The expo. The expo will be a great opportunity to share our upcoming plans with the licensing agents and new partners, Diamant said. Additionally, most of our recently developed studios, Digital Girl, the McFire family, Press Start, and Final Fantasy IX, will be presented for the first time. These 4 series have a strong licensing appeal for different age targets. He added, "It's unclear at what point during the licensing expo this first look at Final Fantasy series will be giving, but the entire event will be expected to be on stream online, meaning fans won't need to be in attendance in Las Vegas in order to see the reveal as soon as it happens." So there you go. If you guys are a Final Fantasy fan, Final Fantasy stan, Final Fantasy 9 is getting an animated series, and we'll have to get more details about it. You might be able to Google it or YouTube it, and maybe be able to go ahead and get some more details about that.
See something real quick. I think Sony's having an upcoming sale here. I want to say tomorrow.
Yeah. Days of Play. Days of Play is coming up.
Yeah. I wanted to let people know that real quick before we go. There it is.
Yep.
Yeah. I wanted to let people know about that. So if you got a PlayStation, be on the lookout. Hold your money for the day. Okay, don't buy it yet. Just wait for tomorrow and see what games they have on sale. Then go pick up some that you might find a gem or two.
Mm-hmm. So, a couple quick little fun ones out there. I'm not going to go into the whole article on this one, but I called this one Xbox Xing Marvel because this was talking about how Marvel had proposed to Xbox and PlayStation to go ahead and have like exclusive content for some of their games. Xbox at the time had rejected them, meaning that Xbox could have had Spider-Man as a Xbox exclusive. Sony was interested, and now you see how that is. So we have Spider-Man and Miles Morales. And now we have the upcoming Wolverine, too, which is really cool. The next fun one we have on here is Has Babylon Really Fallen? That one, if you guys want to check out the story on that one, go to Kotaku and check out Ethan Gotch's story on Babylon's Fallen, because the developer is talking about that a little bit more. Trying to... Well, yeah,
also,
just trying to... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm about to say, also, I was also hearing some more about it on, like I said, check out Nerd Slayer's account on Death of a Game, and they was talking about that too, which I need to finish watching, but he's usually pretty reliable on his.
Yeah. And then lastly, is Elden Ring co-op enhancements. It looks like it's going to be trying to get a little bit easier. This one I am going to read real quickly. Philippe Galevouch from Gamerant says this in an article. While the modern From Software games have been historically well regarded as some of the finest RPGs of all time, even the company's latest and greatest releases, such as Elden Ring, feature deliberately obtuse multiplayer systems and mechanics. Charming as these might be at first, these systems come out... That's first and foremost, I hate that word charming. I hate that word charming. When they talk about games that have flaws and stuff like that and trying to talk about like the old school elements of it, hate that word charming, never use it again. But anyway, charming as these might be at first, these systems come in the way of a regular cooperative multiplayer action in more ways than not. To that end, the community has decided to set up a superior cooperative Elden Ring experience via unofficial mods. While this may have seemed to be like a pipe-like dream at one point in time, the developers seem to be working with the system in place by now, and it's supposed to be coming out in just a few short days at the time of writing this article. So there you go. If you guys are still trying to jump beside Elden Ring, like me, and you're trying to do cooperative play, like me, that's one of the reasons why I picked up Elden Ring in the first place, so I could go ahead and go through the entire campaign with my buddies. It just hasn't been the easiest, which is why I haven't beat it yet. I just haven't beat it for that reason. But if you guys want to check that out, then make sure you guys are keeping up with Philippe Galevouch from Gamerant. Cool. Kind of going over to the Fantasy Gaming League Critic right now. We do have a couple updates, possibly. I think we do. So just kind of going over this again. Ohio's got to pick something up because it looks like somebody's creeping up on him now. Yep, he has to pick something up here soon. So in first place right now we have Moga, which is Make Ohio Great Again. He has Elden Ring, 31 points. Pokemon Legends Arceus, 14 points. Sifu, 10 points. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, 12 points. He has Marvel's Midnight Suns pending. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge pending. He has 2 open spots. And he has a counter pick of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is confirmed not coming out this year. He is in first place with 66 points. In second place is our former champion right here, Carrot Patch Inc., which is Mildewy Carrot.
I'm up behind him.
Yeah, he has Gran Turismo 7, which got him 17 points. Forspoken pending. Tunic, 15 points. Splatoon 3 pending. Stray pending. Salt and Sacrifice got him 7 points. I think that's a new one. Advanced Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp pending. Hogwarts Legacy pending. He has a counter pick of Chocobo GP, which got him 5 points because it got 65 on Metacritic. In third place is yours truly, ALWT Gaming, represented by me. I have Horizon Forbidden West, 18 points. Plague Tale Requiem pending. Ghostwire Tokyo, 7 points. Gotham Knights pending. King of Fighters 15, 11 points. Mario Strikers Battle League pending. 2 open spots, and I have a counter pick of Bayonetta 3. And if you guys are wondering why, if you guys have been listening to this on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, you guys would notice that my 2 spots are open because those 2 games that I had is delayed until 2023. So I had to drop those games, unfortunately. In fourth place is Zaka Corp. Has Tiny Tina's Wonderland, got him 9 points. Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl is still pending to be delayed. Saints Row, pending. Total War, Warhammer 3, 16 points. Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, pending. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, pending. Warhammer 40k, Dark Tide, pending. So, Scorn, he picked up Scorn.
Yeah,
it's pending as well. Yeah, it's not coming out. It's not gonna be good.
No, it's coming out in October.
I know. I was messing with you.
I got this stuff. I'm taking that chance. Roll that in Vegas.
And he has a counter pick of Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Put it on the roulette table. Let's spin.
In fifth place is Renzo Kukin. Has God of War Ragnarok pending. Triangle Strategy, 13 points. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, not coming out. Chocobo GP, -5 points. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, 15 points. Final Fantasy 16 pending. Metro Prime 4 pending. He has an open spot, and he has a counter pick of Diablo Immortal.
That's coming out.
I hope it's coming out. I've
been seeing more stuff about it. I think it's coming out.
Yeah, we're going to find out in June, because that's when it's rumored to be getting more details about that, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. Then in last place is Illuminatus Living with Dying Light 2 Stay Human. It has 6 points. Bayonetta 3, pending. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, 3 points. I think that went up.
Still shocked. That still shocked me. Yeah, it went up, but it still shocked me on the score. I thought it would at least get 6 or 7. I didn't know it was going to get 3.
Yeah, I got 3. And again, I'm actually surprised that it got 3 because the gameplay of it is fun. The story sucks. But the gameplay of it, story sucks from what I played, I should say. But yeah, gameplay of it is actually really fun, especially with friends. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope pending. Diablo Immortal pending. Shovel Knight Dig pending. He has 2 open spots, and he has a counter pick of Saints Row, which I think is going to lose him some points. So I think he messed up there. Yeah. He says, "Let's go 9-ball." He said, "No, that was Mildewy Carrot inside the chat."
Yeah. Go big or go home. That's how we play.
Well, there we have it. First and foremost, I do want to apologize in advance for a somewhat scattered stream. I know it's kind of hard to multitask. But we will be back at it like a bad habit. No stream this Thursday because we will be done with Bloodborne either tonight or tomorrow. And then we're gonna get to our next game the following Thursday. And yeah, that'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna go from there. But yeah, so the next upcoming stream we have is this Tuesday, which is gonna be ALWT Things Gaming, talking video game news. It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be video game news, and then we're gonna go from there. And then it's gonna be our next SIN segments, right? Right?
Yep.
There we go. I I am Malachi 36. It's the 9 ball. This is the real Malachi, and inside the chat is Mildew and Carrot. Until next time, everybody. Control Alt. Say complete. Say complete. Say complete.
Shippy.
All right, that's good enough.